Hey everyone, welcome back to BrowncoatNerd. This is the fourth time I've made this video because the backdrop keeps falling. Alright, this is supposed to be a quick video for you guys. I'm doing another one on one of my helmets. I thought this was interesting. As a lot of my helmets, there's just, they're kind of a dime a dozen. There's nothing unique about them. This one I thought was just very interesting. Obviously, it has a direct design copy to the German Stahlhelm steel helmet that, according to Wikipedia, Germany used from 1916 all the way up till 1992. Excuse me. Stumbled across this helmet on sportsmanguide.com, and it just kind of caught my eye because that very classic German military helmet design. But it was a firefighting helmet, so I thought that's pretty interesting. I was like, well, I should get one of these. I cannot remember how much I paid for it, and I did go to the website the other day just to see if they're still available. I'm sorry guys, I dragged my feet on making this video. They are no longer in stock, and I think because of that I also wasn't able to see the price that they were at. So they weren't terribly expensive, but definitely worth the novelty that I'll kind of be getting out of this. So basically they have it advertised as a German municipal fireman helmet. And they do normally come with a leather neck flap that kind of protects the back of your neck. Sportsman Guy did point out the fact that some of these come without it and you don't have a choice, yada yada. This one obviously did not. And there are a few different variations of these painted white Stahlhelm fireman helmets. The one that they had on the picture for the website for Sportsman Guide also had these salt and pepper kind of marked ventilation holes up there, and as you can see, this one does not, which, I mean, that's no big deal to me. I have no clue which variation is more valuable or more common, less common. Another thing you'll see quite often is these also have a removable flip-up face shield, and that kind of just straps around this helmet with some springs and kind of metal clamps. So they're kind of universal. They can just pop on and off of these. And if you look at pictures of German firefighters, quite often you'll see them with those face shields. It's something down the road I might look for. I'm not, I have a feeling those might be kind of expensive because this isn't the most common setup here, especially in the States. You'll also often see these with this gray kind of, this is like a tape, it's like a fabric tape. You can't tell in the camera because it's not reflecting, but it's actually, to your visible eye, this silver is brighter than the white. It really jumps out. So it's a very reflective material. You'll usually see them with some kind of silver tape like that on there. I've noticed they're different widths, so it's not like really a standardized tape that they're using. Often you also see them with little red tape marks as well. My understanding was that was kind of to signify, the chain of command or who was in charge on scene. One thing to point out, this did have two markings on it, or at least handwritten markings. That is the PR on the back here, which I would assume are the initials of the firefighter, perhaps, that had it. And then right on top, we have an A. And I believe that A mark means something, I don't know German, but it probably means something along the lines of retired or no longer fit for use. Because I have this is a bump hat. Once again, is German, ex-German military surplus, and it's marked with an A right there as well. This one looks pretty darn new, so I don't know if it's just outdated or just determined not to be used anymore. Just notice it has helm on it, which is German for helmet, I'm pretty sure. Steel helmet, yeah, okay. So those are the two handwritten marks. Then on the inside here, we have a very modern liner setup. This is a very comfortable helmet to wear. Got some sweat stains there. Like I said, normally these come with a neck flap. This one did not. But we got the brand logo right there. And then we've got a sticker on the top there with some information. Another one over here. That one's coming off. I'm sure this thing was heavily sweated in. Got a little bit of soot in the corners there as well. Now, my understanding too is, I'm no guru on these helmets, but my brief research that I conducted, it looks like there's two kind of know if that's a scratch or a crack. There's two different kinds of these helmets. Ooh. Maybe that's why this one's retired. I think we got a crack. Someone probably got hit pretty good on the noggin. But they made two different kinds of these helmets. The original ones, I believe, just had a metal liner, and then they were painted or possibly giving a coating of a material as well as just the paint. And then later on, they switched to all polymer or all fiberglass, whatever this is made of. Obviously, that makes sense. You know, as a firefighter, you don't want it being a conductive material if there's a good chance that you're going to be around power lines. So, and this is one of those later ones. There's no metal in there. I've taken a magnet, put it all over this helmet, different spots. Nothing is magnetic. So this is all polymer or fiberglass, whatever material they used. So I just kind of got this. I thought it was interesting. Well, definitely, I like a few helmets that kind of jump out in my helmet collection. The one other helmet I showed you was my Swiss Civil Defense, which is a bright yellow helmet. It definitely jumps out on the shelf with all of the other OD green and dark green colored ones, and this is no exception to that. But the best part of this helmet, I have not yet mentioned, and the main reason I got it, and once I show you this, it's just, there's no question as to whether or not it's worth getting one of these. This puppy glows in the fracking dark. I mean, is that not awesome? Why would you not want one? Now, the other side is going to be much dimmer. It looks almost completely black on camera, but it's actually glowing a fair amount. You can tell with the visible eye. This side is just much brighter. But yeah. Stinking glows in the dark, guys. Tell me again why I shouldn't get one of these, why anyone shouldn't get one of these. You know, like when I'm taking the dog out for a walk late at night, sometimes I just like to throw this on. You know, good visibility. You never know when a squirrel's going to fall out of a tree at you. Things happen. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and stay shiny.